good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday or Wednesday? It's Wednesday, y'all. So, yeah, yesterday was the 1st of November, the 1st of NaNoWriMo. And so, when I'm on the third revision, so when I was looking over chapter one, I had to find the beginning, the middle, and the end. I had the hook, also grounded my character. And then I was a little disappointed with my word count because I had to split. Chapter one was really, it seemed like it was like three chapters I had written there. So I had to cut it back and find the perfect ending for chapter one that would lead into chapter two. So when I went to record the word count for chapter one, I was a little disappointed. For some reason, I wanted it to be like in 1,000, but it was like 900 and some odd words. But I think it was like 4 pages, if I'm not mistaken. But it was perfect. So I had to get myself out of the box and realize, okay, it was a perfect time to stop. It wasn't a good place for a scene break. It was just a perfect time to end chapter one. So that's what it is. Today I'm working on chapter two. Chapter two, and I'm a type of person, I don't like really long chapters when I read it because I'm one of these, I want to read in a hurry kind of person. And sitting there and spending days and weeks, because I'm a slow reader, on a chapter bores me. So I'm writing how I like to read. So, but like I said, I still have all the elements there and it's okay. So, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Nick. You here early this morning? Good morning, Elizabeth. You said you are drafting a suspect interview and a transition scene today. Maybe I can do a transit. No, I'm not going back. I'm gonna let my beta readers decide what should go. But I'm really happy with the way chapter one is. But I'm gonna have to check that out. Transition. Let's see. Nick is working on chapter one, first draft, middle grade fantasy. Good start. Good job. Elizabeth says short chapters are good for pace. Oh, good. Yeah, because I'm using your book too. One of your books, as well as another writer friend's books, as my guide for his pacing and um, when the murder happened and all that other good stuff. Now, one thing I noticed, my murder happens should happen within the first three chapters from what I've been told. And I like my murders to happen right away. So I'm adding that hopefully into chapter two or maybe three. It depends on how long chapter two really is. So chapter one is completed. I did my word count on nano forms. It's really ready to go to beta, but I'm going to wait until I finish the whole thing at the end of the month before I send it to my beta readers. So with that said, y'all, let's get started with a 10-minute writing warm up. Okay, y'all, that's complete. Our 10-minute writing warm up. And the tip for the day is the same as yesterday. Adopt a mantra for your writing affirmation. Something that you can put on a sticky pad that's near your computer to constantly remind you, your purpose, your reason, your whys, the reason you're wise and why your story matters so you can continue to push words forward. So, how did everyone do this morning? Good morning, Nadira. It's so good to see you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh, from the previous chat, we was talking about small chapter, and Nick said it depends on what genre he's reading. As far as cozy, yes, get to the gusto of fantasy. I can spend days reading that as long as it's not boring. Yeah, I started like that with Harry Potter. But when the movie came out, I was like, I gave up on the books. But it's just that everything is we're so busy these days. I hadn't really taken the time to get a good book in my hand and just sit there and read 400 or 500 pages. I'm not into that. I'm not going to lie. So anyway, let's see. Nick said he got 320 words for that sprint. Awesome job, Nick. Awesome. Let me give you an applause. A good start. Elizabeth said, "Hey Nadira, she's almost finished with her suspect interview doing that one. Ooh, 365 words. Awesome job, Elizabeth. I'm gonna have to play with these interviews. That sounds fun. I'm gonna do that with my second cozy mystery. So y'all, let's get started with a 20-minute writing. I'm trying to multitask at the same time. Hold on. Okay. Let's do a 20-minute writing sprint. Okay, that completes our first 20-minute writing sprint. I'm rearranging my house in my story. So, how did y'all do? Let's see. Hey, Nadine, good day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to see you. Let me know what you're working on, and happy nanoing. Uh, Nick said he wrote 344 words added. Good job, Nick. Awesome. I have moved into another paragraph in chapter 2 revision and changing a complete paragraph. I mean, it's still the same. I'm just, the wording is not the same. So I'm moving around some sentences. And I think that would have been easy to do if I was using Scrivener, but I'm actually using Vellum, my program, just to watch how it looks in the format of reading. So, yeah. I'm working on two programs actually. Usually I go back at the end of the day and I just copy and paste everything into Scrivener just to get that overall word count for this particular chapter, which is duplicating the work, but that's okay because it's just putting it more so in my head. I'm a visual person, so anything written out or extra places like that, it stays with me. Elizabeth says she's working on my transition scene and trying to lengthen it. 614 for that one. Good job, Elizabeth. Yay, that's good. Nadine says she got 275 words for that sprint. Awesome job, Nadine. Awesome. Oh, she gotta go, but I'm so glad you joined us. You have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Elizabeth say, great job, everyone. Bye, Nadira. Nadine, let's see. Let me get this read. Nadine said she got 225 words working on chapter 1 of My Cozy. Good job. You know, that just makes me smile. Yeah, I'm so partial to cozies, but I am proud of all of you for everything that you do. Good job. So let's get started with our second 20-minute writing sprint. Okay, that completes our 20-minute writing sprint. I want to go on, but I can't. I'm on a roll here, so I'm really liking the way things is turning out. It's so amazing when you go back and reread stuff. You always think it's just right, but it's never going to be just right. You got to learn to move forward, let it go. But I'm liking the changes, and I'm glad I was able to write a whole lot of words. That way I had more words to play with. So when you're writing that first draft, just get those thoughts out. You can always go back and rearrange everything. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So how did y'all all do? Let's see. What did I miss? Elizabeth said, excuse me, more work. Oh, did I read this? I'm not sure. Anyway, that was from the last one, but good job, good job. Y'all share what y'all did in the comments, and we will come back after our 7 minute wrap up and celebrate our progress for the day. Wow, I was in the middle of a sentence. I was really going there, so I need to finish this up. So, yes, it's over with. How did everyone do? Let's see from the previous sprint. Hey, Michaela, there you are. Oh, I'm sorry. There you are. There you are. There you are. Hello, girl. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you in here. Let's see. From the previous sprint, Michaela got 212 words. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. You just come in and just get to writing. Good job. Also, from that previous one, not the wrap up, but Nadine was able to get 274 words. Awesome job. Nick said that he's ending my chapter 3/4 of the way today. I like that suggestion about the first draft. Just get my thoughts out of my head. I got to remove my inner editor. Yes, because you can always do all that in your second and third draft. So that's what I'm working on. Good job, Nick. Good job. Good job. Uh, Elizabeth said, thanks for the sprint, Tish. I had a great start to my day, everyone. I'm so glad you all was very productive today. You can go out now, take a break if you don't want to continue writing, and celebrate your progress. Celebrate these milestones. It's very important that you recognize your accomplishment. That would keep you pushing forward. And Nadine said, I was also in mid sentence. I got 172 words this one. Good job. I'm going to sit here for the next 5 minutes and finish this up. And then I got to take my kid to school and all that other good stuff. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I'm really on the roll, and this is a good feeling. I hope this will last throughout the next, well, to the end of the month. But it's all in the mindset. This is a journey, so let's just embrace it together and continue to push words forward. Until tomorrow, happy writing, y'all.